y'all, it's Mikey. Welcome to the farm. Good morning. Whew, don't I look rough? Just waking up and fixing to get our day started around here. We've got a whole lot to get done, and we went by Tractor Supply last night to go ahead and get a couple of things we needed. Some fencing and T-post and some more pine shavings for the garden. I've been putting those around our squash plants and okra and other things to help try to hold some moisture in, and trying to do the best we can to keep everything watered around here. And it's just been so dry and everything's dusty. Yeah, so y'all got me in my little herb garden here this morning, and I got a tomato plant planted and some cucumbers that are coming up pretty good, and sunflower seed, sunflower. But y'all, I've been working really hard in our pasture where the barn is, just going through, kind of cleaning it up a little bit, and trying to put out some summer rye and trying to stay on top of it to get something going around here. And our new fence area, we are going to enclose an area back behind the barn and try to get Shay and Candy and the two baby goats moved down to that area. They have pretty much depleted their pasture, and we just got to get something for these babies around here to eat. We have been feeding them their grains and making sure that they have hay, but we've got winter coming up soon, and hay can get very costly. So luckily we have been utilizing our second pasture area for Nelson and Loretta and the cows, and so far that's working out very good for us. So I'm trying to keep them in our second pasture as much as possible, so we can hopefully get this ryegrass to come up for us good in the pasture by the barn. And we'll try to rotate out once that starts coming up, hopefully, and be able to utilize both of them like we wanted to as far as rotating back and forth. So anyway, we will be going to Wagener today and picking up some feed from there and taking in the little sidekick to have some things done on it today. So y'all see we've got it here, and gonna get it loaded up on the trailer. And so far, y'all, knock on wood, Carolina Power and Equipment Company has been very awesome, and they're sticking to their word on if we had any problems or anything like that. And right now I'm a little surprised and shocked, because usually nowadays, people say a lot of things, and it's very hard to find a good group of people and company anymore nowadays that stick to their word. And anyway, I hope I'm not speaking too soon here, and they'll do what they said they were going to do and keep their word. And so far, no complaints from them at all, and would definitely recommend them. So we will keep y'all updated and on that process, and hopefully it'll all work out good. So anyway, I am going to finish my cup of coffee so I can get going. Y'all, this old lady has a worn down body, and not 20 something anymore for sure. So Anyway, I'm starting to feel the grind, and a little slow going this morning. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit my herb garden, what I've been doing. I still have to finish. I got to get some little pebble rock, put it in between my stepping stones here. But I've got a tomato plant. That is a Bonnie's Best coming up right there. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that is a zucchini. I've got some lavender. A little cherry tomato came up on its own. Some parsley. Not sure what is in that pot. That's a plant that I got from my uncle's house. And got some bell pepper, a nice pretty flower, and I'm not sure what that is, but y'all, look at that. Is that not gorgeous? We picked this up in the mountains and brought it back home and planted it, and it is doing so good. Y'all can see cucumbers, and I've already harvested a couple of cucumbers on it. Got some onion chives. Snots is joining me. She said she's gonna help take y'all on my tour. Got a little bit of chamomile and bell pepper, sunflower. Got a couple of just daylilies and irises. And I'm going to try to reestablish some sage somewhere else. It's not doing very good right there. Got me a little squash plant. Another cherry tomato volunteer. Got a couple of them coming up. Got some basil. Another squash plant. Watch out, baby. She's right up under my feet. So, got some oregano. I'm going to try to reestablish some somewhere else as well. Got an eggplant. My strawberries. And I may end up moving these again to another area. I dug some up and potted them. And y'all can see, I mean, they're doing fine. They gave us some strawberries. But I think I'm actually going to plant them in a bigger garden space area so they can vine out and keep growing. I don't think that putting strawberries in container pots is the best idea. So y'all can see my pebbles, stones I got to get out. Got another cherry tomato. Look at all these tomatoes. We're going to have so many tomatoes. So I had stuck some rosemary in there, but I got to get it out and put it somewhere else. And y'all can see there's a ripe tomato back there. Hey Snots. Hey, pretty girl. That's our little rescue. Yeah, she's doing so good. You can tell she's come and made herself right at home. So, y'all know I had some carrots planted in this raised bed before. And y'all, I've got a couple of carrots coming up that apparently I didn't get pulled out. And so I just left them in there. And surprisingly, as hot as it is, I am surprised that this lettuce is still doing as well as it is. But I will be getting a lot of that pulled out and washed off. So we've already pulled some out, and y'all, this was the best tasting lettuce. And I mean lettuce, y'all. I mean, who would have ever thought that just planting your own lettuce would be so much more flavorful than what you buy in the store? Like I said, I'm going to be taking out some of this lettuce. I think I'm going to put some sweet potatoes in there. So I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. When me and my mother-in-law, we went by a couple of places the other day when we were out and picked up a couple of things. So this right here, we went by Reese's Nursery in Columbia, and I picked up several herbs. I've got some lavender and some more rosemary and curry, tarragon, and some more oregano in there. And then we went by Sal's Old Timey Seed Store up in Blythewood. And y'all, I've got some sweet potato vines, some more tomatoes. Those are Amelia. And I picked up a couple of extra little squash plants from there. And we ended up picking up some more corn seed and going to try to get some more corn. So I've got to get these sweet potatoes in the ground. Sal said that I could still plant them, but they needed to go ahead and get in the ground as soon as possible. So that is what I am going to be working on. So on this side of the porch, I've got another cherry tomato plant, and these two cherry tomatoes by the porch we put in a little whiskey barrel planter, and they have done excellent. Y'all can see on both tomato plants how many tomatoes, so we're not going to be a shortage of cherry tomatoes. And I've got some more parsley planted around in there, so looking forward to some more good salads and plenty of lettuce. So anyway, there's our we got to haul that off. So that's the heads off of the onions that we harvested out of the garden. We got a good harvest on our onions and our garlic this year. So we have just really tried to utilize any area possible that we could, just to, you know, plant some stuff here and there. And so far, my little herb area is producing very well, and very excited about it. This is the first year that I've had a little herb garden. So and like I showed y'all, I picked up some more herbs the other day whenever I was out, and thinking about putting those up around in the garden area and around the edges. So I think that would be kind of nice. So anyway, yeah, some exciting things going on. We just need some rain. And y'all up in the north that are just suffering from this heat wave, goodness, I feel for y'all. I really do. You know, I'm complaining about how hot it is here, and it's not just the heat here. In the south, we are just faced with high humidity that makes it feel hotter than what it is. And sometimes it can be just stifling where it just takes your breath. But I can't imagine what y'all are going through in this heat wave. So just stay in there, hang in there. Y'all just please try to stay as cool as possible. Make sure that you stay hydrated. You know, I know a lot of you are busy. You know, yesterday I worked so hard in the heat, and like I said, we're not faced with the heat wave like y'all are, but I think I got a little dehydrated and needed to get some food on my stomach, but I ended up vomiting yesterday. So like I said, y'all just, you know, sometimes, you know, things is just not worth your health, and it's just not. So make sure that you're staying hydrated and take some time to get cooled off. Make sure you're eating properly and drinking plenty of water. And you know, if you're outside, get you a little nice cool wet rag and put it around your neck and help keep you cool. So that helps. And for those of you in Texas on the other end of it that are suffering from the flood, you know, we're praying for you and thinking about y'all as well. And you know, I was thinking the other day, we're in such a dry spell right now, and wouldn't it be so nice if we could take all this heat and rain and just kind of spread it out and share it amongst ourselves, so one or the other wouldn't have it so bad. But you know, unfortunately it doesn't work like that. So I was just sitting here and I got another cucumber. And so this is about the third or fourth so far off this vine, and y'all can see it's still got plenty of blooms. So we won't be any shortage on cucumbers this year. We've got 3 more cucumber plants planted up in the garden area as well. And we are off, headed to Carolina Power and Equipment Company with Mr. Tucker in tow. He gets to go for a ride today. We are at our first stop, Carolina Power Equipment Incorporated, dropping off the Sidekick. Look at this thing. Poor buddy. He doesn't do very good riding. So I think he gets a little motion sickness. So far, knock on wood, he hasn't threw up, but he is salivating everywhere. And he just found a comfortable spot right here in my lap. So hopefully he'll do good. We're gonna head to Wagner Milling Company whenever we leave out of here. Looking forward to seeing Mr. David, the owner and operator of Wagner Milling Company. And if you're in the area and need feed for your livestock, definitely a good place to go. So we made our normal usual stop at the Farmhouse Grill on 302. And if y'all are ever in this area, it's a very good restaurant to stop by. Very dog friendly.
Tucker said he approves of this restaurant because he can eat here.
So guys, while we have Tucker here with us, we're gonna try to do a little segment on each individual puppy so you can get to know them better. But this is my baby. Whenever they were puppies, every time I would look down, this buddy would be right up under my feet. And he was so little. He was the smallest puppy. He would stick his head through the cyclone fence. That's how little he was. But now he is the biggest. And I guess you can say that Tucker chose me, huh? Did you choose me? So he's my baby. And he started this whole thing on us having all these puppies. We homed 2 of them and kept the rest. But he's so sweet, but he is so stubborn, just like his mama. Aren't you? You started it all. This is my lucky Tucky. So, already started. Couldn't help myself. I got a Carolina burger with curly fries. Hubby
Got a double Carolina burger with onion rings.
Oh my goodness. And Tucker, he's got a hot dog on the way. Tucker, is that good? Is it good, buddy? Tucker says dog approved. Is it dog approved? Licking his lips. We made it to Wagner Milling Company here in Wagener, South Carolina, and hubby and I are walking over here to take a look at Mr. David's puppies he has for sale. And y'all, these are, oh my goodness, adorable. I just now saw them. They are part shepherd and part wolf. 3 males, 3 females. And anybody that's interested, you need to contact Mr. David at Wagner Milling Company. And I will put the information in the description And he's asking $100 a piece for them. And these are going to make some really good puppies for somebody. Take a look at these sweet, adorable things, y'all. Look at, my goodness. Those are going to make some pretty dogs. And definitely a good companion or farm dog. Look. Hey, sweetie. So y'all be sure to share this information and help me to help Mr. David find a good home for these puppies. So I see Mr. David's also got some rabbits in here, so I'm not sure what kind they are, but we're gonna ask. And this one right here, hey, is friendly. Hi. Yeah. Do you want to go home with me? You want to go home with me? The white one's pretty. Hi there. This little brown one's a sweet thing. Hi there. You gonna nibble my fingers? Yeah. You want to go home? Yeah. Go to a big old farm? I might take you home with me. Yeah, I might just take you home with me. So if y'all have not seen my previous videos on Wagner Milling Company, they carry all kinds of supplies here, y'all. They've got their black cow. They've got compost, fertilizer, just about anything your heart's desire for your flower gardens or your garden. And this is the place to come. And what I would consider one of those places you would call the heart of the community. Every time you come into Wagner Milling Company, you are always greeted and always find members of the community in here. Learn a lot from places like this for sure. But they mill their own feed here. Hey there, my farm life family. I am with my friend and buddy, Mr. David, the owner and operator of Wagner Milling Company. And I always love coming to visit Mr. David. Always. So you want to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and your company here?
I've been here all my life. I'm here every day, Monday through Saturday. We close early Wednesday. Saturday we close early at 1 o'clock. The other days to 5:30. We're here to serve you every day. We have a lot of old things. We have some GMO-free things, items. We have feeds that we make. We have a lot of wonderful feeds. We guarantee everything. If you ever get something that doesn't suit, you can bring it back or get your money back. We stand behind everything that we sell, and we try to have the very best. We try to sell the best for less. And that's kind of our motto. And we always want our customers to be happy, because we know that that continues us doing business on into the future and for the next generations.
Well, I tell my viewers all the time, you are the only place that I come to get my chicken scratch and my goat and my cow feed from, because for the price and the quality, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And I'd rather know where it's coming from and it's freshly milled and not sitting on a tractor-trailer truck for months on end and you really don't know what you're getting in that product. So they have a lot of your hard to find items here, and I tell my viewers, your business here is like the heart of the community. Every time you come in, you're going to find Mr. David right here. This is his seat, and packed full of community members that sit around and share information together, and you can learn a lot from the local farmers in the area, and on raising livestock and gardening, and places like this are just very hard to come by now. So if you're ever in Wagener, South Carolina, y'all need to come by and visit Mr. David.
Thank you. Thank you.
So they got us all loaded up. We got some hay and some feed for the cows and the goats, and some of that mighty fine chicken scratch. And this is the man right here.
Yep.
You do a lot of milling, don't you?
Yep.
He mills up some good chicken scratch.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all come on down to Wagner Milling Company. So, not only do we have hay and feed, we're bringing 2 rabbits back to the farm. We made it back home, and I'm all wet. Been moving water sprinklers around and trying to get our pastures watered and get some feed for these cows going around here. So yeah, y'all please check Wagner Milling Company out. Don't y'all just love Mr. David? He is the sweetest man, and he will really look out for you and provide all your needs for your farm that you're looking for. So if you're in the area or anytime taking a visit to Wagner, South Carolina, y'all be sure to go by Wagner Milling Company and tell them that Mikey sent you. And if y'all are looking or know anybody that's looking for a little puppy, a wolf and shepherd mixed, y'all give Mr. David a call. And cute puppies. So we're home, got the rabbits put up, and y'all, hot, tired. I'm gonna go in, take a shower. Hubby got started a little bit on the new pasture area that we're going to make for Shay and Candy and her 2 twin babies for now, and we're still trying to rehome them. So yeah, if you know anybody that's looking for any baby Nigerian dwarf goats, let me know. And yeah, we're gonna get started on this again tomorrow. So another to be continued. Y'all stick around and get a glimpse of our new pasture area. So busy time around here for sure. Lots of gardening work, lots of yard work, and trying to keep everything watered around here. Whew. Y'all take care out there. I hope all of you stay safe and stay hydrated. Your health is more important. Y'all remember that. And for all of you that are suffering from this horrible heat wave and horrible flooding, we're keeping y'all in our prayers. And God bless y'all. God bless all of you. And we appreciate all of you being here. Thanks to all of our new subscribers too. We welcome all of you to our Farm Life family. Y'all take care and come back and see us soon.